I just got a Subaru. Yeah, people want to know if I still like men. I didn't know this. I didn't know Subarus were associated with lesbians. Did you guys know this? Yeah, everyone fucking knew. Nobody told me, okay? I got my Subaru Impreza. They were like, this has 4-wheel drive. It can plow through anything. They didn't say anyone. But now every time that I'm driving in my Subaru and another woman drives by me in her Subaru, they throw me gang signs. They're like, ah! I'm like, ladies, please calm down. We just met. Speaking of the LGBTQs, my trans friend, she just got beautiful fake titties. They look amazing. She lives in Oregon, so her healthcare paid for her tits. And a lot of people have a problem with that. They're like, I can't believe that the government is paying for tits. I'm like, you're mad that the government's making more tits? Be mad when they start making more balls. No one's ever looked at balls and been like, we need more of these. Everybody likes titties, right? Gay, straight, man, woman. Everybody likes titties. I think the government should give everyone titties, including me, right? Or at the very least, give me a handicap sticker. Because this is the only time in life that A's don't get you ahead, you know? I'm trying to help the trans community, but I can't pour from an empty cup, you know? I do have small titties. I'm working on it. I went to a plastic surgeon to see if I could find a cure. When you go to a plastic surgeon, it's the same as every other doctor, right? They're like, what's your name? What's your medical insurance? Do you drink? Do you smoke? I'm like, you think I'm gonna get fake tits and not party? Right? I went to Arizona State. So then they take you in the back and they put you in this like ugly bra and they like fill it with water balloons and I'm like, make them as big as possible. And she's like, no, we gotta stop. You got a lump on your tit. And I'm like, no, there's no way that I have breast cancer when I don't even have breasts, right? Are you gonna tell me I have dick cancer too? But I did have to go get a mammogram. And when you go get a mammogram, it's a torturous experience, right? Because they grab you by the tit, they clamp it into a machine, not as kinky as it sounds, okay? Because this lady was grabbing and grabbing and grabbing. She's like, there's not enough. I'm like, that's why I'm here. You sound like every guy I've ever slept with. I hate that, right? You're hooking up with a guy, he's putting his hands up under your shirt, and you're like, ooh, don't touch my rolls. And the hand keeps going, and it's going up under your bra, and you're like, he's gonna grab them, and the hand just keeps going. Can you imagine if women did that to men? You put the hands down the pants, and you're like, there's not enough, and you just tickle his feet. That's a murder-suicide waiting to happen. That's how true crime starts. So I didn't get the fake titties because they don't take EBT. Some of you laugh, some of you are like, what's EBT? Can I catch it? You can't catch poverty. It's nice to see a lot of women in here. Love women, yeah. Women are the best. I have a sister, I love my sister. Do we have girls with sisters in here? I love girls with sisters. Girls with brothers get all the credit, right? People are like, girls with brothers are so chill. I'm like, really? Because Sarah wasn't chill when I hooked up with her brother. In fact, she was pretty mad about it, right? I was like, my bad, I didn't know you wanted to fuck him. I think she was just mad that I gave him a better birthday present. He returned hers. He can't take mine back. Do we have any dumb tattoos in here? Yes, it's LA. What do you have? All right, you guys are cowards. I'm asking because I was just at a party and there was a guy there that had a tattoo that said "Fear God," which I thought was interesting because we were doing acid. I was like, I don't think you fear God. I think we're about to meet him, you know? I think that's an interesting thing to say, fear God, right? I believe in God, but I don't fear God, right? Because if God is the Father, that Father is Nick Cannon, right? Like, I believe Nick Cannon loves all his children, but he's got 12. He doesn't know all their names. And that's God too, right? Once in a while, God checks in. He's like, I made a lot of ugly, dumb motherfuckers, and then he tries to drown Florida, but he's not really working that hard, you know? I think we got too many people and we keep trying to live longer. We're not supposed to live this long. You know that we're one of the only animals that gets menopause? It's us and whales. Rude, right? Most animals hit their sexual peak and die. We live long enough to find out we're unfuckable. And that's really unfair, because men, you hit your sexual peak in your 20s. Women hit their sexual peak in their 30s. That's not fair, right? Yeah, you're 30 years old, you're like trying to work on your career, settle down, you're the horniest you've ever been, right? I can't stand up too fast because I gotta tuck my clit into my pants, it's crazy. I come home, my man's like, babe, I'm on a Zoom call. I'm like, let him watch. Papa Blue Chew, let's go. The good thing is this other happens when you turn 30. You develop this character trait called self-respect. Yeah, fellas, don't worry, you never get it. It's a female trait. Basically what it means is this and this aren't on the same page anymore, right? Because this is like a socialist. This is like no handouts. You want to stimulate the bottom, you got to start at the top. That's trickle-down theory, yeah. It's a joke about pussy and Reaganomics. You like it? Mom in the front says, hell yeah. That's from my time. It's good. You don't want to fuck the people you fucked in your 20s and your 30s, because otherwise I'd be having a baby with the dude that opened a beer with his nipple rings, and we don't need more of that guy. Bad, man. Being a woman's incredible, but like a lot of embarrassing things happen when you're a woman. Like I was just at the Apple store, and I handed my phone over to the tech guy, and the most embarrassing thing that could have happened in that moment happened on my phone. My period app went off. Yeah, and it was like, your breasts may be extra sensitive today. Yeah, everybody in here has the Flow app. Yeah, okay. A gentleman would have looked at this notification and ignored it, but nay, a gentleman, he was not, okay? He looked at my phone, he looked at me, he looked at the phone and went, ugh! Yeah, boo that motherfucker. And I got really uncomfortable, so I was like, guess me and my phone are both in heat. What a useless notification. You only need 3. You need 1 that auto-schedules your abortion. You need 1 that tells you you're being kind of a bitch right now, dial it back, right? And you need 1 that says, don't fuck that guy. He's gonna mess up your pH. He's not worth the yeast infection, you know what I mean? And that's not a normal smell. All right, that one was a gamble. You guys are grossed out. Blue Chew. I'm gonna leave you with one more. It's a dark one, I hope you're ready. A lot of people say you shouldn't speak ill of the dead. I think that's the best time to talk about them. God doesn't judge you till the end, me neither. I'm judging you on 100% of your time. That seems fair, right? I think it's worse to speak ill of the living. They might find out, right? So I ran into somebody I knew in high school. He was horrible to me in high school. He said all these horrible things about me. He like slut-shamed me. So I ran into him and I said to his face, I was like, you're a horrible person. I hate you. I hope you burn in hell. I said that to his face. It was an open casket. I didn't kill him. He had AIDS. Who's the slut now? Huh? You guys have been so fun. I've been Kiki Andersen. Good night.
You're watching Jam Comedy. We couldn't keep it heady without your support. So make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe, and hit the bell to change your preferences to notify all. Join us for a show via the link in the description, and thanks for supporting live comedy.